Collective, thank you for joining me. Yeah. They really thought they had you. The Ten of Swords. The Ten of Swords also represents, it can also represent being laid to rest. And what I mean by that is some of these people even thought that maybe everything that was done to you, that you couldn't survive it, or you wouldn't survive it, or you would take yourself out, or they come against you. Everything they done, they thought you wasn't strong enough to come against it or to break free from it, but you did. And you have. They wasn't able to distinguish that light. You didn't give up. The first card, the second card, double whammy. Yeah, you definitely was backstabbed over and over and over and over and over and over again. But again, they thought you wouldn't come out the other end after going through this. But as the card says, everything is fine. They wasn't able to distinguish that light. Any more messages, Spirit Guides? The Sun. The Sun upright is the most positive card, being happy. They didn't want you happy. They didn't want you positive. I mean, Ten of Swords twice and the Sun in reverse. These people expected you to be in such a state that you would literally take yourself out because of what they done or what they put you through. Ultimate betrayal, constant backstabbing, the Sun in reverse. They didn't want to deal with the fact that you was gifted and chosen. Sorry, see, don't want me speaking up. Devil's a liar. It's just being gifted, chosen as a child. They knew from when you were a child, but they didn't want you to be. So from some of you, from when you was a child up until adulthood, this is what they've done to you. Okay? Some of you from childhood, you wasn't happy as children, do you understand? So you come against a lot. You come against a lot. These people are just wicked and evil. But it's better to know the truth. It's better to know than never know. Do you understand? 4 of Cups, yeah, you're over it. Confirmation. Over it. You're over it. You don't want no cups from these people. Like, why would you accept any cups from these energies after these cards are coming out? After knowing this? Why would you accept any cup? These people have got to be delusional themselves, haven't they? To be honest. I mean, you know, there's only so much a person's going to take, isn't it, everyone? You see? There's only so much a person's going to take, isn't it? They start playing with the throat chakra. So, yeah. I mean, you're not going to allow another jab. You're not going to give them another chance. Enough's enough. I mean, you're well and truly over it. I mean, your body language is well closed off. Anyone, you can ask any body language therapist about the arms being crossed and legs being crossed. That's double closed off. That's protecting yourself. Definitely finding out the truth of things going back from your childhood. Of course you're going to be closed off. Oh, you're definitely over it. Some of you block people on the phone. You block them on the phone. You're not dealing with none of them. And I don't blame you. I don't blame you. Any more messages? Yeah, they was trying to defeat and win at all costs. I mean, look at this. Look, yeah. That's 20 swords. I'm sure there's been many, many more, which most probably couldn't fit on this table. Do you understand? I think if each card in this deck was 10 of swords, I think, well, I mean, not each card, but you know what I'm saying? I think like, let's put it this way, the ones that I shuffle and come out, if they were all 10 of swords, they would all come out. Do you understand? I think that the source would show all of them in this way, if that's the message that was getting through. Like, you know, but a lot of you already, you come to realise, like, they've done this to you. They didn't want you to be gifted or chosen, even from when you were a child. This goes back from your childhood to your adulthood, some of you, young adulthood, okay? Obviously, in your adulthood, it's been more, okay? But from when you were a child, they knew you were gifted and chosen. They didn't want you happy, because that child in that picture is happy. So a lot of you, even from this age, you haven't been happy. Well, you wouldn't be, would you, being around these evil, wicked people? And then they've got the audacity to want to reach out. You've got to laugh at them, haven't you? Do you understand? You've got they're the ones that, and then on top of it, the 5 of swords. Then they want to try to say that there's something wrong with you, and say that you need to be under the doctor. I mean, don't get me wrong. Some of you could be all now going for counselling. There ain't nothing wrong with that. But I'm talking about some of these people wanting to get you put in a padded cell. Do you understand? Like, you know, under a psychiatrist, or, you know, being sections after they done this to you. And then and from this age as well, yeah. And then they've got the audacity to reach out again, to try to cast you another illusion. Like, don't you think that's enough? Like, these energies, they're sick, aren't they? I think they're the ones that need to be under the doctor. What else can I say? What else can I say? I mean, they've got to be delusional. Definitely. Definitely. Trying to defeat him when it will cost. Speaking ill behind your back. Backstabbing you. Maybe some of them even, I don't know if they done something fraudulent with your records to make something look a certain way. Because someone can't just, well, I mean, people, you all know people lie already. You know. And these are the ones that I'd say usually that are very jealous. They've known from when you were a child. This is gifted, talented. They've known. This is why from that age they try to break you. Do you understand? And they just, I'm just seeing jaws dropping basically, because some of you are still, you still haven't given up. And I know for a fact some of these energies, oh, they wouldn't be here. They wouldn't be here. Some of them may even have taken their own lives. Do you understand? And that's not a nice thing to talk about, but this is what I'm seeing that they wanted for you, because the Ten of Swords represents being laid to rest as well. You know, they've used people to attack you, come against you, and you're still here. I mean, going back, I'd say from when you was maybe 2-3 years of age. Do you understand? It's disturbing, to be honest. It's quite disturbing what these people have done. But you know the saying, what don't break you makes you stronger. And it's better you know the truth now than you never know the truth, you understand? So that you can distance yourself from these energies. Hey Dollhouse, thank you for joining me. So yeah, you know, Seven of Swords, lying. Do you understand? Just lying behind your back. The lying is you know, trying to get you put in hospital type of energy. Lying is backstabbing. Over and over and over and over and over and over again. So, but again, these energies were the one that done things behind the scenes, put you in situations. Then maybe if you was in a situation, then they were the ones that put you in it, or they were the ones that created it. And then if, let's just say, some of you acted or whatever the situation was, it's because they were behind it. Do you understand? There could have been cheating going on. You could have been with partners where you was cheated on. You could have been with people that stole off you. Could have been family, past lovers. Okay, and now look where you are. Look where you are. You've got to be so proud of yourself. Give yourself a pat on the back. After you've gone through all of this. Go out there and treat yourself. Go and buy yourself a nice cake and a balloon. Yeah? And pat yourself on the back. Because, you know, you've done really, you're a very strong person. Very strong person. Yeah, that's what they do. They kick you whilst you're down. They kick you whilst you're down. Yeah. Any more messages? A lot of you now, you're healing. Some of you now, you're healing. Some of you, you know, you've given up drinking. Some of you, you're using your head over your emotions when it comes to energies. So like now, you know, maybe before you would accept the cut. Now you're using your head over your emotions. You're like, nah, you're not even looking in these people's directions. You know the truth. You're not interested. Some of you just don't think of these people, but you're healing. You're healing. Some of you are up and coming star. Or you're some type of star seed. Some of you could be someone that makes clothes. You may be putting clothes together. Some of you may be hairdressers. Some of you may be nail technicians. Some of you could be healers. Others of you, I'm seeing that you're opening your shop. Opening a shop. Clothes shop. Okay? Some of you could be making, again, some of you could be getting into hairdressing. Could be hairdressers. Yeah. I mean, some of you could literally be a doctor, you know, maybe you've been training, do you understand? You could be, maybe some of you are thinking of getting into the medical field. Okay, I'm seeing that with your white coat there. Some of you, again, some of you, you know, I know this is sad and I don't mean to trigger as well. Some of them backstabbed you where you lost your children, okay? Yeah, you had family coming against you. But some of you are going to come into a new blissful, this is the Ten of Cups. This is a blissful, you know, this is how you know, you'd like it to have been, but I'm picking up there could have been someone around you that was either in the same sex, and this could have been someone that maybe some of you had a relationship with, or this could have been someone that was a friend of yours, or this could have been someone that was in your family, okay? Older sibling, brother, could be anyone in the family, but you know, they whilst they was over there having the Ten of Cups, living all the blissful life with the kids, going on holiday, they didn't give a shit about you. But I'm picking up what goes around comes around. Now the Ten of Cups, this is a new blissful, you know, some of you could be about to purchase a new home. You could be moving into a new home. Again, with you starting your own businesses, some of you could be entrepreneurs, some of you could be putting some money down on a property, do you understand? Or buying a property outright. I don't know, you know, it depends how much money you got. But some of you have come a long way after going through so much betrayal. Yeah, it's you see, these energies, some of them, see, sometimes it's quite shocking how people can find out about us before we know ourselves, or they can see things in us that maybe we at the time can't see. And there's things in us that other people wish they could have, and you may not notice it at the time, but people see it, and they see where you could be. And this is why they try to prevent you from getting there, because they're not looking at the present moment. They're looking ahead like, well, okay, if someone's like that now for 5, 10, 15 years, God, they could end up being a millionaire, or they could end up having a couple of shops. I mean, you could have just been, let's just say if you was a hairdresser, you could have just been someone that used to do it on your dolls, you know, or you just like plaiting all your sister's hair, or, you know, you used to do all the neighbours' hair. You know, you just loved hair. You may not have even, or you may have even had your own little business. You may have had a little garage, or it could have been, you know, your mum and dad's garage, or, you know, maybe That's where people would come, you play your music, you do the hair there, and some of you could have been young or whatever it was you'd done. I'm picking up, you were very young when you started this. You just had this money orientation, you know, this business mind from when you was young, very young, and they saw it in you and they were jealous from that. They were jealous, you know. But some of you, you've escaped the clutches of the devil, basically, should I say, because, you know, you was in a very dark place around, and the energies was very dark. Hurt me and my daughters. I don't trust any of them people from ex-lover, especially fake family uncle. Exactly, yeah. Yeah. It gets like that after a while, you know, you're just like, nah. The trust is, once the trust is gone, there's no coming back from that. And this is why, you know, with the Four of Cups, that's, you know, the body language says it all. You're definitely protecting yourself now. Yeah, the trust has gone. Once the trust is gone, it's like, you know, in any relationship, whether it's someone you've had a relationship with or someone that you just had a close-knit relationship, friend, family member, lover, whoever, once the trust is gone, it's gone. You know, there ain't no coming back from it. And some of these people just think they can leave things for a while. Oh, they'll be all right after a while. Let's just leave it for a couple of years. Hope that we can come back around again and just brush it all under the carpet type of energy. And that in itself is an audacity, to be honest. But the Nine of Pentacles, yeah, you're the independent, self-sufficient. Some of you may have like some vineyards, or maybe you've got a big enough garden where maybe you're planting your own. You could be a farmer or something now. Some of you may have enough land, or you're going to be able to purchase enough land from your business in time, you know, to make money. Whatever it is that you're deciding to grow. I mean, I see carrots there, tomatoes, you know, this could be fresh product that you're going to sell to supermarkets or whatever it is, you know. You could be into bird sanctuaries. Do you understand? Maybe you breed parrots or something, or budgies. I'm seeing as well birds, you know. So yeah, you could be vets. Maybe you breed birds. I'm just seeing a lot of things here. Some of you, again, as I said, you're healers. Knight of Swords. Yeah, you're rushing ahead with determination, and you're speaking the truth as you're moving forward. Okay. You know, you got that sword up. You definitely know the truth. You definitely know the truth. You're not allowing no one to stop you. You're just going full throttle ahead, and you've got that sword, and you're speaking your truth as well. You know, you're speaking your truth, and as you're going forwards with that sword, that's truth, and that's just cutting them off, like just, you know, you're just ready for, if any of these energies come around you, you just straight cut off. You're not giving them there ain't no go back and forth. There ain't no sweet talking here. It's a straight cut off. You're not even giving them the chance no more. It's done. The sword, you know the truth, and maybe some of you didn't have some nice words to say to them either, to be honest, I'm picking up. But it's not even about going back and forth. You just speak your truth and you just go about your business, to be honest. Because these energies, they're the ones, they're never going to admit it, are they? So they're always going to come up with another excuse, lame excuse. Nine of Swords. So, you know, they could be in this energy now. This is what nightmares are made of. They're in regret. Because now there's definitely no returning. I mean, they're the ones that look. I mean, how do they look in the eyes of others that know that they've done this to you? Not good. Like, they're the ones that should be sitting in that shame, you know? I'm seeing them sitting in that shameful energy, like they shouldn't have come out the other end from this. We've done all this, or I've done all this to that person, like they shouldn't have survived this, or they should have been mentally broke, or, you know, they shouldn't be where they are now. But now the energy that done all this gossiping and slander and everything else, they're the one that's looking like the not so good one, to be honest. And they're just looking like people may be avoiding these type of energies now after finding out what they've done. Like, boy, okay, they're really actually jealous. Like, they're reading between the lines. People are just seeing that a lot of it was just down to hate, jealousy. There was something that they wanted from you. So they had to do what they had to do to turn people against you, to make you look bad, because it was just jealousy is an illness. So when they were saying that really that you were ill, or they were doing things to get you to react, it's actually they're the ones that's got an illness. Again, this is why some of you in the past gave them chance after chance, because it could have been someone that you was really close to, or someone that you thought that was really close with you, someone you trusted, someone very close, do you understand? Or someone that you used to move with a lot, move around with a lot, or someone you divulge your secret, your deepest secrets, and this could have been someone that would go and take that and take it back to whoever, and to turn things around, to just make you look bad. But these energies, now they're weighed down, now they're burdened, now they're having uphill struggles. And I'm seeing that if they hadn't done what they've done, you would have been the type of energy, friend, sister, brother, cousin, whoever, that would have, you know, if they'd had a problem, you would have been there for them. But now you're done. Now you're done. You're like, well, whatever burdens you've got going on, that's your problem type of energy. Yeah. This energy, they've created this for themselves, down to their own hateful ass, jealous, not a nice person or people, to be honest. Now some of them could be hiding behind the burdens that they've actually got. I'm picking up some of these energies that are trying to show face, like still acting like they're all happy and things are good in their life, but they're hiding behind their burdens. So, you know, these energies may be still going around giving it like, yeah, everything's cool, yeah, my life's great. But it's not, trust me. These people are hiding behind their burdens. They're weighed down, trust me. And at night, they can't sleep. They're up. This is what nightmares are made of. Everything they said about you is coming back on them. Okay, everything they said about you is coming back on them. What goes around comes around again. So some of you, as I said, you know, they tried to destroy. Again, as some of you are healers, some of you are star seeds, some of you are hairdressers, some of you, I mean, still star seeds. I mean, these people stole off you, you know, ideas, could have been equipment, you know, could have been anything. Do you understand? It could have been books that you'd written in, you know, ideas, and they stole it. I mean, there was someone that said that their music equipment got stolen. You know, these people, because they know all that does is to slows you down. It's like, because they know time is money, and you know, to save up to get all that, or if stuff had been stolen, to save up all again, because sometimes it can take years to get there, do you understand? Or maybe some of you got loans to get certain things, and things were stolen, and now you've got to pay back that loan, but in the process you could be off, got the person arrested, or maybe they're going to court for it, but that all takes time, doesn't it? You know, and in that process you're just losing out on money, or clients, or whatever it is. So these energies really knew, you know, yeah, okay, I'm picking up, they're gonna be in dire straits for it, but it's just to slow down things around you, that's all. It hasn't stopped you, but for them it's not looking good at all. I'm picking up some of them are going to be dealing with some heavy judgment in the courts, and some heavy sentences, because some of them actually, you know, some of you may have been attacked, do you understand? Or they plotted, planned, for some of you to be taken out. Like, these people are quite sick, to be honest. Sick. There could be a King of Cups that knows something here, okay? There could be a King of Cups that knows the truth. This could have been someone that maybe you should have got together with, I don't know. Or maybe this was your family, I mean, masculine or feminine, okay? Again, sometimes they will get you to come into union with people that are karmics for you, because they don't want you coming into divine connections, you know? And then obviously they don't want you coming into a connection with another divine feminine, if you're divine masculine, and then having a divine baby, do you understand? And the baby will be gifted. So, yeah, and some of them, again, as masculines, they you know, they didn't want you knowing that you was gifted. These parents, sisters, brothers, aunties, whoever, uncles, some of them knew. Some of these people knew. I mean, definitely the parents definitely would have known. That's just for some of you. Some of you may have been adopted, others may have grown up with foster parents, I don't know, but, you know, or some of you went through some things in your life where, through what you've been through, you still come out the other end. Yeah. Some of you used to drink, some of you used to dabble in certain things, and you just stopped all that. And they're in awe, they just can't believe it. Like, how has she managed to break the chains from the devil? Like, how was she, like, we've done all this to her. Any normal person would have gone back to this, or gone back to that, or, you know, it would have kicked, you know, what they planned for you, they actually believed, because they've obviously done this before, but I think that they actually thought that you'd reach and, you know, get back drinking again, or you'd be back to your old ways, or, oh, don't worry, give it a couple of weeks or a couple of days, they'd be back down the off license, or, oh, they'll be knocking at so-and-so's door, getting what they used to take prior. But a lot of you broke away. Like, you've literally, the devil doesn't have no hold over you whatsoever. Like, you've completely healed. And your boundaries are so high that it's just, you know, these people are in awe. They're shocked. They're shocked. And they're just standing there like, wait a minute. Like, how comes they're still, you know, they're watching you. They're watching you make money. They're watching you glow up. You know, these are people from your past, whether from your childhood, teenage years, adulthood. You'll know if they actually thought you was a fool. These people actually thought that you was a fool. But you know the saying, it takes a fool to know a fool. Yeah? And from where I'm sitting, they're the bigger fools. So, you know, they thought you was a fool back then because maybe you was around them. Well, they were the bigger fool because they wasn't looking at the end situation of how they're going to be looking. And that is a bigger fool than what they thought you was, put it that way. You're the one who's taken a leap of faith and gone in a new direction. You're the one who's happy. Some of you could just be getting married. Some of you could be getting proposed to. So, you know, yeah, and they won't be invited. Yeah, they won't be invited. Oh, no doubt they'll hear about it. Yeah, but you see, if they wasn't so hateful and jealousy, well, I'm sure that they would have been invited and they would have been part of this, you know. But no, you got your boundaries up to the haters, and it's only the ones that have been there, that have had your back, that deserve to be part of what is in your life now, what is going on for you. Yeah, they're the ones that are going to be part of it. The other ones, they're gone. They're gone. I mean, the scales have got to be balanced. Yeah, the tower, major towers coming for them. People casting illusions, lies, secrets. They were wearing masks. But at the end of the day, all they've done is lied to themselves. All they've done is brought their own tower down. Now, they actually expected you. Some of them may have even have done things. I don't know where your homes were. Some of you may have had some electrical situations where they may have done something with the electrics. This could be anywhere in the world. Do you understand? Maybe there was something happens. I don't know, you know, and maybe you may have been out of town that weekend or that week, or you wasn't at home that time. You may have come back and found out there was a fire in this place that you lived. I'm picking up, or you know, you wasn't there, or you just escaped something, or you managed to get away. But there could have been some type of electrical fault as well, I'm picking up, and you escaped that. But some of these people, I mean, everything they wish for you is coming back tenfold on them. And the tower, I mean, their tower's definitely coming down, and they know it. They know it. I mean, this is the most shamefullest. I mean, throughout the years, they must have, you know, literally discussed and gossiped your name to a hell of a lot of people, yeah? So everyone that's looking at you now, or everyone that's hearing through the grapevine, oh, did you hear about what so-and-so said about, and then, you know, especially when some of you started your business wearing masks, oh, they're not going to get anywhere, oh, that was my idea, oh, don't worry about them, that's going to fail. And none of these people's idea. This is why they've got the Nine of Swords, the Ten of Wands, the Moon, the Tower. None of what any of you are doing was these people's ideas. They haven't got a clue. They wouldn't even survive what they've put you through, let alone create what you've created for yourself. Do you understand? So they're just, yeah, major towers, major backfires. The tower's not good, that's the major tower. And they're just seen as the liars, the backstabbers, the gossipers, the jealous. Yeah, everyone must be talking about them now. You see, what goes around comes around. Yeah, so they may now be getting backstabbed themselves, I'm picking up. Because the same energies that, you know, they even spoke to the same people that they spoke to about you. Again, some of you, when you started, some of you may have, again, with my channel, you may have just had, I don't know, maybe a few subscribers, and they were like, oh, look, they ain't going to get anywhere. And they had plans up their sleeve, everything that they were going to put you through, how they were going to try to ruin your business or your channel, what they were going to say, telling people it was their ideas, just a bunch of lies. Do you understand? And some of you just haven't given up. You were betrayed. Some of you may have had to start something again. Do you understand? But you never gave up. That's determination. These energies would have thrown the towel in, or they were expecting you to just throw the towel in and say, you know what? What's the point? Yeah, they're going to keep coming towards me. They're going to keep doing this, doing that. What's the point? They really expected you to give up because they know that they would have most probably. Yeah. Any more messages? I mean, it could be one woman that's moves around with a lot of guys. I don't know. Maybe someone said that you're a whore in the community, but this person's actually the one that sleeps with all the men. You see all the ones she's hiding behind. So she could be frightened now and asking people to protect her. Do you understand what I'm saying? This could be the same one that lies on your back. And now she's burdened. You're like, I ain't got time for you. I'm too busy over here winning. You've got your own shit to deal with, people gossiping on you now. Yeah? You've got to explain yourself. So these energies have got to explain themselves. I don't know, it could be in a court, it could be in some type of judgment they're going through. Look, new adventure for you, okay? You've got that magical hand, maybe you've got that magical wands type of energy, you know, and I don't mean the wands like that, I mean the magician like wands, you know, you're able to manifest, you know, brand new beginnings, or you know how to manifest things. You know, you're writing your affirmations, or you say your affirmations daily. Two of Wands. These energies are watching you from a distance. Told you, see the phone there in the hand? See the phone in the hand? And you're like, no, I'm not answering it. You see? Trying to reach out, you're like, nah. You know, this could be anyone. Auntie, mother, sister, cousin, friend, whoever, school friend. You're like, no. Someone from overseas. You're like, no. Now they're stuck at a crossroads, at a fork in the road. Yeah, you're not answering that phone. Or they done something via a phone to make you look bad. They could have got some type of burner phone, or they got someone to send some messages to make it look like it was you. Something to do with the phone, I'm hearing. These people, I'm telling you. And again, some of them was actually waiting. I mean, again, as I said, this is why some of them even reached out, because they saw that you was in that position, and they were waiting, thinking they can come back around. And some of you weren't kind of, some energies you knew 100% that they weren't to be trusted. Others of you weren't too sure. So when someone did reach out, this is for some of you had to get, like, you had to get closure. So you may have, just one or two of you, I don't know, maybe some of you were like, okay, you know, this could have been maybe someone that, you know, was a lover, or someone that, you know, you got on well with, but the mask they wore was good, you understand? So maybe you felt like, you know, like when you come across people and you get on and you get each other's jokes, or you just look at each other and you know what I mean, you start laughing. So there could have been something like that where you just kind of connected with an energy or energies, you know, and you just kind of got each other, or you thought that. And that, you know, you may have been a bit naive, or they saw you as naive, but you in your eyes, you just saw it as, oh, you connected, or you thought you did, you understand? And they took that as naivety, or for them to take your kindness for weakness. But again, some of you, you had to get close because you weren't too sure. And this was just going out to the people that just had people that just came in their life. And, you know, where you'd, some of you, again, as I said, you had to rush forward to get the truth. And now you know the truth. You're moving forward. And they definitely now can no longer call you. You block them. They're stuck at a crossroads. They're still watching you from a distance, and they can't come back around. It's a definite no. A definite no. You definitely ain't no fool this time. You definitely ain't going to be taken for a fool. They may even have believed that you was when you kind of let them back around. But I'm picking up some of you had to get closure, or you had to see something in regards to some type of person that you thought was a lover, or someone that, I don't know, but you found out someone had you in a third party, or they were collaborating with a third party. And you know, you saw, you noted, you took note, you started seeing things, okay, or you saw something, you paid attention to who was around these energies when you was around them, or if you went to someone's house, who would drive away, or who would be in the car. You just paid attention to people around you. It's like, all right, yeah, confirmation. And you really did pay attention in regards to what these energies were saying around you. And it's definitely, it could have been something to do with a home. Okay. But you already had these answers kind of, you were picking up the answers. But by being in their energy and then mentioning it, you was like, all right, okay, that's definitely you then. But intuitively you may have known, but some of you may not have wanted to believe it, especially if it's someone that you know, you thought, okay, this person's kind of all right. But again, you got to realize they were just con artists, clout chasers, yeah, even what they said in your company just put you off. But again, some of them ended up throwing their swords down and walking away. You took the swords off them, type of energy. So they really couldn't have anything to say. They haven't got anything to say now that you're in a position that you're in. Or there was energies that were backstabbing you too, and they may have been like, look, I'm not listening to that. I don't see what you're saying. So you're chatting a load of rubbish. So people could be coming at them now, saying, well, actually, you're the jealous one, you're the spiteful one, you're the one we need to be mindful of, type of thing. Because it would, wouldn't it? It would get people thinking and talking, and it would, you'd have to distance yourself, because you're like, well, if you can do that to that person, and this could be someone that was a family member, and people would think, well, if you can say that about your sister, your brother, and your cousin, your mum, whatever it is, yeah, and they've been there for you, and they've had your back, and then you've done that to them, well, what can you do to us? And we're just like a friend. Do you understand what I mean? So some of you, again, yeah, you could be a leader, okay, some type of entrepreneur. Yeah, you're definitely a leader. And you're very passionate, very passionate. Some of you could be Sagittarius. You could have Sagittarius in your placement. The Empress, okay. Yeah, you lead. Some of you are a mother figure. Some of you are comfortable in your home. Some of you could be into crystals. Okay, we've got crystals in the background there. Okay. There's definitely some of you could be healers. Yeah, see, Venus is the highest vibration. Venus is the planet of love. So again, some of them, this is why, because you're so loving and just kind, just genuinely kind, nice, just being a nice person, and they just thought you was a fool, because these people are just cold, heartless, wicked. That they ain't got nothing on you. Yeah, nothing. They thought that you were slow and stupid. What? Just because you're a kind, loving, nice person, or you're not a wicked, evil, backstabbing con artist, trickster, cheating ass, goes around wearing masks, type of clown energy. You're someone that didn't have to wear a a mask. You weren't wearing no mask. You're someone that speaks the truth. People either took you for who you are or they don't. You didn't have to wear no masks. I think you were too real for these people. I mean, they're even wearing masks to each other, look. They wouldn't know what being real is if it slapped them in the face, to be honest. They're not even real to their self. I bet they actually look at their self in the mirror and I bet they actually hate their self. Because when they would go home and have to take the mask off, they don't actually like what's behind it. That's what I'm picking up. This is why they have to wear these masks, okay? And it could be that somewhere whole, and I'm not judging everyone to their own. Some people may feel like they feel insecure about something, may wear a whole heap of makeup. Do you understand? Somebody I'm picking up wears a whole heap of makeup, and when they take it off, you may not even recognize them. I'm seeing, yeah, that's just hiding who they treat, because they don't really like their self deep down. Because makeup is like a mask, isn't it? And some of them don't like their self. Do you understand? Seven of Cups. Some of them may even have got, you know, breast implants, you know, boob jobs and all that. Bum lifts, you know. It is crazy really to start messing around with the body, because they don't like their body, and they know that there's men that will be attracted to that, but it's all fake, isn't it? Do you see? It's all fake. You know, hips like this and bums like, you know, the hips like this, yeah, and the waist like this. It's ridiculous. Do you understand? That's not a normal body. Free of Swords, loss, grief, betrayal. Yeah, some of them could be, you know, these energies could be in some type of, going through some type of loss themselves, or going through some type of grief. As I said, some of these energies are in this energy now. They're going through grief, they're going through losses, people are betraying them, okay? But this is how they wanted you. They never expected you to get out of the situation, from all the burdens, the backstabbing, and some of you could have had losses. You could have, again, as I said, with your children, some of you may have lost children, and I'm sorry to hear that. Some of you may have lost children to the social services. Some of you went through domestic violence. Do you understand? And these people never expected you to come out the other end. And, you know, and you have. Yes, you're still here. But a lot of these people are just fake. The Hermit. An investigation going on. These people may have lied and got you investigated, and you're like, investigated for what? Like, do you know what I mean? Or you weren't even paying attention. Or some of you may have started noticing you getting followed and thinking, what's going on? Or some of you may have started made reports when you was getting followed. Okay? They were using energies to track you and follow you. Yeah? Some of you is getting stalked, you know, just men surrounding you, people surrounding you, wanting you to feel afraid and inferior. And you were just like, these people, like, there's something wrong with them, man. Sending men towards you, making up lies. Any more messages, Spirit guides? Any more messages? Some of it could have been, as I said, some of them, it could have been, yeah, they didn't want you being they were saying you weren't no earth angel because maybe of who you were or where you come from or whatever you went through. But this is what earth angels ain't squeaky clean. So if they thought you, an earth angel, was meant to be squeaky clean, well, I don't know where they got that information from. Because earth angels are usually the ones that have been through this, that have a mission, that have come out the other end to help others, and they shine a light on exactly what they've been put through or what they've been through to help others that are going through similar things. That's an earth angel energy. But they were like, oh no, she's not an earth angel because they've done this and they do that and blah, blah, blah. That isn't what an earth angel's about. An earth angel is, you've got a mission to go down. Yeah, you've earned your wings basically, but they didn't want to see you balanced, but you are balanced. Or there was a Sagittarius that isn't an earth angel. Okay, this could have been someone that wanted to be some leader. Okay, but they're not balanced. Do you understand? Temperance energy in reverse. Or it could have been a Sagittarius that didn't want you to be balanced, and you're like, well, oh, tough luck, because, you know, we will have our ups and downs, but majority of the time we like to stay balanced. But it could be just the energies. I mean, you could have people next door, neighbours, people in flats, people next door, close by doing rituals. They were doing rituals. Just demonic, evil, wicked people. Yeah, you're just very passionate. You're just moving forward. A lot of them, oh yeah, Knight of Wands in and out. Some of them are saying that you was making your money through sex, and you were like, what? Some of them, you know, they even set up you meeting someone. Again, as I said, you may have met someone and they used you, they set up something to make it look like you were selling sex, or they were making money from you, and you didn't even know nothing about this. And this could have been someone that you'd got with. Do you understand? And you didn't know that they were working with a third party to cause you loss, grief, and betray you, to make it look like, you know, you were selling sex or you were some prostitute. Knight of Wands, in and out energy. And you were like, to the hell no. To the hell no. Yeah. Jealous. Any more messages? The Hierophant, yeah, Taurus energy. Someone was going through a divorce. Someone here was going through a divorce, a Taurus. This was the energy that waited to come back around towards you. And this is someone else that you've cut off. This is someone that's going through a divorce. They're way down. They've got burdens. Maybe them and their, you know, I don't know. Again, they're going through a divorce, but something backfired. Maybe them and someone that they were working with was involved in bringing a tower. And these are the ones that do magic on you, these warlocks, and they had the audacity to come back around. Do you understand? And again, some of you had to get closure, yeah? And then you got the information or whatever they told you. It's like you had a little trick up your sleeve because you knew that these people had done you wrong and backstabbed you. And it's like, all right, okay, it weren't tit for tat. But it's like, all right, okay, let me get the information I need. You think I'm a fool? Okay, let me wear that mask around you then, yeah, to get the information I need. And when I get it, then I'm going to expose you. So some of you done that you had to play dumb down these people to get the information and then expose them. And that was a shocking revelation, because whoever they were gossiping to you about that may have been watching you heard something. And this is why some of you, like my channel, these energies would start ringing when I was going live, because they knew that I was exposing. Do you understand? And this is when they start calling from private numbers, because they don't want to be exposed, do they? But they don't mind backstabbing you, though. And they don't mind pouncing off you. But they don't want people in their community or the same friends that they were gossiping to you about you too. Oh, they don't want them knowing that actually that you're that they're just a gold digging, clout chasing, mask wearing idiot, basically a fool. So people are, boy, what? I'm just hearing some of their friends. Okay, so all along you've just been going to different women and begging money off them and wearing masks to all of us, yeah? No, it ain't that though. Yeah, it is, because they've seen it. And even some of you, even when you was in the company of these people, they were still trying to say, oh yeah, she's crazy, you're crazy, you know. And you're like, okay, yeah, all right, that's all good, because, you know, I'm just sitting there getting all the information that I need from you. And little did they know that you was taking your notes down, and you was like, well, I'm really about to expose you. Don't worry about you talking on the phone. You're getting exposed. This is for those that have got a channel. You're like, don't you worry about you gossiping to those on the phone. You were saying to yourself with the phone down there, you're like, I'm about to expose you all around the world. How about that? This is why some of them, for you, some of you that have got channels, you were getting calls. Whilst, like myself and others of you, were getting calls while she was doing the readings. Because they didn't want to get exposed, did they? They didn't want the light shone on them. Yeah, they thought you that they set a little bait trap for you. They thought you were the fool. You're like, all right, okay, this fool's taken this last leap for the last time, but you're going to be made a bigger fool by the time I finish with you, type of energy. So yeah, some of you had to just play your part. Do you understand? Page of Swords. There was younger energies, another Gemini, Libra, and Aquarius. It's some, because someone, there's someone that's like Puerto Rican, I'm picking up, I don't know, maybe something about, I don't know, could be Indian, I'm just seeing someone kind of could have that Indian, someone could be Indian, someone could be like, someone here's got straight hair. I'm hearing like Mexico or something, or around that country. Two of Cups. Yeah, these energies reaching out, they had no emotions. Fake friends. But they're very immature. They were very immature. Page of Swords, Page of Wands, back and forth communication. Some of them could have even had bites, or the energies they were sending in could be people that were always driving into where you lived, motorbikes, and you were like, okay, so that's all the communication going back and forth. I wonder what they're bringing on the back of their bikes. You may have seen all these different mopeds coming in, but they were trying to make it look like, you know, they were food carriers, but really it could have been, I don't know what objects they had in the back or what they were delivering, do you understand? But they'd have like learner plates on the bikes, or they'd make it look like, you know, they were delivering food, but it was just too often. Where you were living, it was too often. Yeah? It was too often. But this is the communication going back and forth. Or this could have been the negative energies that, yeah, they were just in cahoots for many people. Back and forth communication. Someone could have had an accident on a bike, or something happened to someone on a bike that was involved. I'm seeing Ten of Pentacles. Yeah, they had they were planting money everywhere, paying a lot of people. The family, a group, paying a lot of people. So whatever some of them were bringing in on the back of the motorbikes, people who were paying for it. Okay. Or these were people that didn't even live maybe in places that you was at. Maybe they were just there to do some type of rituals, and then they had the bikes coming in and out where they were just buying their takeaway foods. Do you understand? But these people didn't live around there. And this is another giveaway. For some, yeah, I'm telling you, some of these people are ill now because of the magic they were doing. Some of them are sick. They could be suffering from some real bad headaches. There's the one with the hair again, the liar. That Page of Swords come in reverse. She seems like she's sick. So she could have been behind. You know, this could have been someone that didn't want you getting out of bed. This could have been someone who wanted you sick. Everything's backfiring on these people. I'm hearing some maybe Hispanic or something, or French, or whatever. Australia, maybe. You could be from Australia. 9 of Cups, you're having a wish fulfillment, Divine Feminine. Yeah, the devil hasn't got you. Devil hasn't got you at all. 4 of Pentacles, yeah, you're holding back. They just wanted to hold you back from making money. Again, as I said, time is money. So they knew what they were doing. And some of, again, as I said, some of these people were your family. And they stole your inheritance, stole your trust funds. And the divine is giving you a new opportunity now in regards to your business. And you're over there independent, self-sufficient. You don't need your family. You're looking at them like, I don't need none of you. I mean, look at them. Yeah, this is about generational wealth. This is what your seeds you're planting, okay? 9 and then the 10. So, you know, you've come far. But some of you, this is your family that stole trust funds or deeds or something that was left in a will. And maybe now you spoke up about it. That they could be getting questions, okay? And finding out where all this money, some of them, you've even mentioned about businesses they've had, but the money they stole off you, they're using the businesses as a front. Do you understand? And some of them, they bought the businesses with your money and they've got to pay you all back. Yeah, some of them, they're going to lose their businesses because they've got to sell it and give you back the money that they stole from you because it wasn't their money to be running these businesses that they've got going on in the background because it was from what was left for you. Do you understand? But even without that, and even with them doing all this to you, you still, even them doing all this to you, you still managed to be here and you've done this all on your own. All on your own. You're the magician. You're manifesting. Again, as above, so below. And these ones, you know, we all know what God that they pray to, don't we? Yeah. Yeah. You know, they were using you as a sacrifice. That you was the sacrifice, but yeah, they weren't able to give you over, or you know, your soul wasn't about to take. Yeah, they actually wanted to take your soul, break your soul, and your soul is still in one piece. You know, you still love and still kind. You speak your truth. You speak your truth, and that's it. You're not drinking. You're not open to any vices. The devil hasn't got you. They've tried their best to do whatever they've done behind the scenes, and everything is going back to them because these are the ones that are you know, behind the scenes, got hard addictions, bad addictions, drinking, alcohol, drugs, sex, gambling, whatever it is. And all the magic they've done to you, well, I mean, the same devil they wanted to take you out is the same one that's coming for them, because they owe the devil now, don't they? The devil used them. Now the devil wants paying. Understand? Boy. You may hear that some people have passed away, or things are coming to, or an ending will be them going to prison. It's the end of it. Maybe that, you know, enough information is being getting gathered on them, or, you know, some of the other people that was involved has ratted another one of the groups out. I tell you, there's no honour amongst thieves. I'm hearing them getting questions saying, well, you know, you better give up this name, that name, because otherwise, you know, you ain't coming out of jail, or you're just going to be doing a long sentence just alongside them. And they're like, all right, okay, well, I'll tell you this and I'll tell you that. And, well, you know, she gave me that idea, or he told me this, and but, you know, just dropping names, basically. Yeah. Ratting each other out, telling you. Official person. You know, they didn't want to be sick. They didn't want to be burdened. I mean, an official person going to jail. I mean, that same official person could be meeting the same people in jail that the official person put away. Do you understand what I mean? They don't want to go there, do they? Bumping into the same convicts that they helped put behind bars. Wow. That's serious. False person. Yeah, some of these people were fake. Again, married couple involved. Family room empty, house. I tell you, it could have been the married couple that's now got a divorce, that lived in a house, that was a thief. Or, you know, there's the couple in the background watching you go on your own journey. Yeah. They were saying that you were a prostitute, but all along they're a prostitute and they're the thieves. You're like, listen. Boy. Half of you are not even around people. There's a mature man that's watching you. This could have been someone that's in your family. Could be an older cousin that was working with, you know, your family. Yeah, family room. Family room empty. Boy, your family didn't give it. They didn't care, man. They didn't care. Oh, it all would have been crocodile tears. If anything had happened to you, it would have been a bag of crocodile tears, and they all would have been busting the bottle of champagne afterwards. Yeah, that's what they were hoping, to get their hands on all that money, or, you know, to get you out the way, to carry on living the deceitful lifestyle that they've been living. Anyway, thank you for joining me. Take what resonates, leave what doesn't. I'll be back with some more tomorrow. Also, you know, with these people, because I know that they do their magic at night time. Yeah, I've been hearing the neighbours upstairs with a clinking of the glasses. Well, I've been hearing this on the floor. Yeah. I'm like, okay, but she's been trying to do it really quietly. And my hearing's just off the chain, yeah? I hear everything. So I'm like, all right, okay, so these entities want to wait for me to go to sleep to do the magic, because I've been picking that up as well, that they want to do, you know, especially if some of you live in blocks of flats or things like that, or you've got neighbours above or underneath or beside you. It's like they wait for you to go to sleep for them all to get together to at a particular time to do it over you, okay? Or to try to manipulate your dream state, things like that. And some of you, I mean, maybe some of you now, because you know this, you could be awake during the night and sleeping during the day. Do you know what I mean? You're switching up your routine, yeah, because you know what these energies are doing. And if you know, and sometimes it's even quieter, and it's better to do readings at particular night as well, because you know you have them in their witching hours, 12, 3 o'clock in the morning. So it's them type of times that they start creeping around doing whatever it is that they're doing. But some of you could be waking up, say 1, 2 o'clock in the morning, and you could be getting called to do your readings around that time. Because, you know, during the day, the neighbours start getting the lawnmowers out, you know, or revving up engines or screaming really loud or just making a whole heap of noise, distractions, and you're aware of it. So you're like, all right, well, let me do my readings. This is to the readers. You're like, yeah, let me do my readings. Let me see now, late at night where it's really quiet, because they can't come out screaming and carrying on them times, can they? 12, 1 o'clock, 2 o'clock in the morning. So, yeah. Thank you for joining me. Why did you delete your message? Okay, good night.